base. Like you guys know, I'm from Chennai and it gets quite humid here. So today I'm not going up with a lot of things as my base. I'm just going to use one product, that's my Clinique Super Surge. This bottle, it's almost over. It's like one of the best moisturizers I've come to use. My Fenty Beauty Primer, I got this as a sample from the rest of the things I ordered from Sephora US. So this is like the tiny version of it. I will be using my Fenty Beauty in the shade 260. So this is the foundation I have been using and I'm in love with it. So I'm just gonna take some and apply it straight on my face. I'm happy with this coverage. Now today, for the first time ever, I will be using my Huda Beauty concealer. I haven't used it yet. I asked my friend to just pick it up, seeing the shades online, so I just hope it matches as well because I haven't used it at all. I haven't even seen it, so yeah, let's do that. So this is how it looks. This is how it came. I got the shade Sugar Biscuit. I just hope it matches. It is quite compact. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about it. It's quite compact and I'm just gonna, I've obviously seen a lot of videos of people using it and they say it's a brilliant concealer, and I'm going to be the judge of it myself. So I'm just going to apply that and see if it's my shade. So this is how it looks inside. Like I told you, I haven't used it. So I'll push out a little product. Luckily, I can say it is the shade I was looking for. I wanted something brighter and not my shade. So, well, that I got right. But I still feel it's a little light for my skin, or it's just that I took too much product. Okay, it's too much. So I'm gonna use a powder on top because, like I said, it's very humid, so I need something to just, so that I don't crease out, especially when I've tried a new product. I don't want to take a chance. So here I will be using the Lakme Rose Powder with sunscreen. I do not use anything fancy. This is quite affordable and does the job, so why not, right? Like you guys would have seen by now that I've used only the expensive products. Don't get me wrong, but I do love my drugstore products as well. I just don't find the right thing always. Unlike this powder, which really did suit me, so I use this. This is like, got it for like 150, 250, not sure, but it's that cheap. So first I'm going to do my eyebrows. I will be using the product I've been using for the past 2 years. It's the Car Brow by Benefit. This is how the product looks. So now I'm done with my brows. We're gonna get in with the eyes. Today I'm not gonna use just one new palette. I'm gonna use 2 new palettes. The first one is gonna be the new nude Huda Beauty palette. This is how the cover looks, and this is how it looks inside. Give me a second. This is it, and these are the shades, guys. They are gorgeous, let me tell you. I haven't used it yet, I haven't swatched them yet, but I will be using them for the first time today. So I will be starting with this and then getting in with the heavier colors with the second Huda Beauty palette, which I will show you a bit later. So going in with the fluffy brush as usual, I will be starting with the lightest shade. I will be going in, there are two light shades, but I think I am more inclined towards the shade called Teddy, so I will be going with that. So I'm just taking a look. Okay, so there is a bit of fallout, I will not lie. Not like Huda Beauty is paying me to do this, but even if she did, I would have said the truth. So oh wow, but guys, there is a bit of fallout, but it is quite pigmented. Like just one swipe I could see the beautiful color. This was Teddy. Now for the second shade I cannot find it in this palette because these are all the nudes. I am going in from the first palette and I will be using the shade Henna. I'm sorry, my palette is very dirty because it's a very old palette. That's like the first palette of Huda Beauty I picked up. So I'm just going to take a little henna. I'm going to take the shade, let's take Raw. So I'll be taking Raw from the new palette. Again, yeah, these do fall out. I thought that was just one color, but there is a bit fallout. Nothing you can't live with. So just on the outer corners. That. I'm going to the second palette I bought. That's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and I'm going in with the shade. Oud. It's a much darker brown, so I am going with the light hint of smoky at the end, but yeah, so, but brown smoky, not black smoky. So there's a shade called Blazing in the palette. It's a very orangish shade, so I will be using that again just on top. I have to cut my crease. For that, like you usually know, I go with the easiest method ever. So if you haven't seen my previous video, I will be doing it right here again. So the new palette has a very nice shade. It's called Concealed. It's a very fairly white shade, so I'm gonna go in with that on my fingers and apply it. Like you can see, I'm just gonna cut my crease. Since I'm using my fingers, it's gonna be an untidy job, but I can always fix that up. Oh, that's really soft. So with the same brush I have been using in the beginning, I'm just going to blend it a bit on the edges. I'm not picking up any other product. I'm just going to... So now I have cut my crease, and now I will be using the fourth Huda Beauty palette, but this is the color palette. I will just show it to you in a second. This is the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsession palette. This is how it looks, and the shades inside. So as you know, I will be going with the yellow. Again, I haven't swatched it yet. I do not know how it will work, but I'm hoping that it works. So for this, I will be going in with a different brush. It's a straight brush. First, I'm just going to apply the product and then blend it later. Plus, I'm not sure how pigmented it is since I've never used it. Okay, so that's how much came in. It is not that pigmented, guys, but I think if you apply a little of MAC Fix, it will work well. Or just go in with layers like I'm doing. Look, now you can see the yellow. So like you can see, there is obviously a color, but this is not what I expected it to look like. I wanted it more yellow, but that's okay, we'll work with this. So I'm going to blend all that in using my blending brush. I thought it would be like a bright yellow, but it isn't, so the orange looks brighter. So I'm going to tone that down by using a bit of brown and black smoky tones. That's what I'm gonna do. First I'm just gonna blend that. So now I'm gonna go in with a little smoky eye. I'm taking the black. It's the black truffle. It's one of the best blacks I've come across. It's from the first palette of Huda Beauty. So it's quite pigmented. Looks much better, guys. I'm gonna go in with a little more yellow. Like you can see, guys, it's like a yellowish tint. It's very subtle actually, but it works. Now what I'm gonna do is just to pop this a little bit more, since the color is a little duller than what I expected, I'm gonna go in with a silver eyeliner. So now I'm gonna be using this on my upper crease. So this is something I suck at doing, but I will try because you have to be very patient with it. So the eyeliner today I use is not usually the one I use, but it worked beautifully, and just one coat of it. It's the Maybelline New York's The Falsies Push Up Drama. This is what I used, but I really like the way it feels, and I'm just gonna do my lower lid very quickly. We're going to complete our face. I'm sorry if there's a switch in the light. That's because the sun's setting down and it's moving back and forth. But yeah, now we're gonna quickly remove the powder. And I am ready, guys, and this is my look for today. I'll just show you a quick closer look. This is my final look, guys, from the highlighter to the eyes and my lipstick. Today I'm happy with the entire look. And like I said, I thought it's gonna be even more bold, the color, but it turned out to be something different. But I'm absolutely in love with this, because this means you can play around with the colors and you can still head out for a party and still look amazing and gorgeous. The silver on top, it changed the game actually, so I really like this look. And yeah, I just hope you guys try it yourself.